Throughout the morning, you've been hearing inspiring stories of faith with hashtag I am his. And this morning, it happens to come out of reality television.
Yeah, Emily Maynard. You may remember that name. She was the star of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. She now has a new book, I Said Yes, My Story of Heartbreak, Redemption, and True Love. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Emily.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Awesome. I know America was really drawn to your story, which sadly included some tragedy. You were in a very serious relationship with a former race car driver, Ricky Hendrick. I kind of want to start at the beginning.
Sure.
You were living together, planning to get married when he was tragically killed in a plane crash. But an amazing blessing came out of that. Can you talk about that blessing?
Absolutely. My sweet daughter, Ricky, she's 10 years old now, and I mean, just the coolest girl ever. She's been the biggest blessing in my life for sure.
And I kind of feel like I've watched her grow up because I watched The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, and she would make little appearances on there. So that's so cool to hear she's doing well. And after a lot of hesitation, you went on The Bachelor, ended up getting engaged. Now, you really open up about a lot of things that even the biggest fans of the show might not know about. Why did you want to be so candid with your story in this book?
Well, I really I prayed about the book a lot, and I knew that if I was going to write a book, I needed to be as real as possible. And I feel like it's something that a lot of girls can relate to, just that wanting love so bad that you overlook every red flag and just keep going, even though you know in your heart it's not the right thing for you.
I love how you write. You write a lot about your faith in this book. And you say, looking back, though I considered myself a Christian, sadly, it was more of a label I pinned loosely on my identity than an actual relationship with God, a genuine faith that takes root in your spirit and guides your every decision. So how are you different now than from when people know you when they saw you on The Bachelorette?
Well, before, I knew I loved God, but I treated him more like Santa Claus, sort of like, what can he do for me? And now that I have an actual relationship with him, and I just every day wake up and think, what can I do for him? And just all the grace and love and, everything he's done for me, it's not about me anymore. It's all about him.
And life has certainly changed since the days of The Bachelorette because you were engaged twice. That didn't work out, but then you found the real man of your dreams.
I did, and I met him at church here in Charlotte.
And that's so cool.
That is awesome.
How'd you guys meet
You
at
know.
church? Did you just kind of look at him and go, that's the guy?
Well, I did. Well, I taught a jewelry class at a middle school that our church had adopted, and Tyler was an elder at church, and he would help me carry out my beads every Thursday, and we became friends, and just then started dating after The Bachelorette.
How did he ask for your hand in marriage?
It was so sweet. I was really surprised, actually. I woke up one morning and he had snuck in that morning and filled my living room with flowers and all kinds of stuff. And he asked Ricky first. It was really sweet.
So when you had, I think I just saw him walk by. He just made a cameo on
Probably.
walking up the stairs. We see her on Skype, by the way. You'll check that out at hisradio.com on the video replay coming up in just a little bit. So when you guys got married, there was one thing that happened during that ceremony that you shared with everybody that was very impressive. Here it is.
First of all, I bet there's one of you that came here at least tonight who doesn't know the Lord Jesus Christ. And Tyler and Emily's greatest passion is that you would leave knowing the Lord Jesus Christ. All you have to do is to bow your head and ask him into your heart, confessing your sin, and he will come in.
That was so important to you to get that message out at your wedding ceremony, even before you did the vows.
Absolutely. David Chadwick, who is our pastor at Forest Hill, did an incredible job. I was in tears the whole time. I just watch it and I tear up. He did such an amazing job.
I do too. I wasn't even there. I cry when I watched your wedding video.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you shared it with everybody like you did. Why was that important to you in your faith?
Well, I think that whenever you truly have a relationship with Jesus, you want to tell everybody, especially the people that you love. And, that's one of the big reasons I'm writing this book is because I just want everybody to have that same hope and love and grace that I have from him, that can only come from him, that fulfillment.
Yeah,
So what are you doing now?
Well, I have a baby. I have a seven-month-old baby, Jennings, and Ricky just keep me busy and running around, just being a mom and a wife here in Charlotte.
And Jennings has the cutest laugh. We watched this video on Instagram. So sweet.
Thank you. He's like the happiest baby. He's so fun.
What did you think about Jennings when all of a sudden you knew that he was going to be a part of your life?
I just felt like I can look back on my life and see all these gifts that God has given me. And I just feel so grateful. He's so much fun, and he's brought so much joy and happiness into our house.
The book is called I Said Yes. It's Emily Maynard from the Bachelor and Bachelorette, and now from the book, who is just so bold about her faith. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you all so much.